Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cold, 47 for the high. Sunny, but cold. And I'll tell you right now, it's got to be colder than 47. I had the wool hat, the fleece jacket on.
I have 36 degrees
Yeah.
here.
And the high only 47. And taking the dogs out this morning, quite brisk, Cande. So,
yes, I bet. Now, Charlie was amongst when you take. No, Charlie does his own thing, her own thing.
Yes. I just took, almost said Electra and Tony. Lucy and Millie out this morning, and it was freezing. And my mother-in-law will take Charlie out when she gets up and out of bed. Charlie's good at holding it, for lack of a better term.
Yes, he's a very well-trained, well-behaved dog.
She.
Is a very well-behaved, well-trained dog.
That's right. Now, we have a lot to get to. I have a couple of things to touch on that I like later. I want to give you a Netflix review. I also have to relay, even though I sent you the pictures, have to relay to the audience what happened to me.
Something, absolutely.
Over the weekend. We'll get to all that. But Cande, she texts me, even before we get on the air this morning, at like 3 in the morning, she's texting me, we have to talk. Here's a picture of my son, and there's other news from the weekend. I don't know what to expect. I don't know anything.
A lot going on around here.
Very excited, Cande. What's happening over there?
Well, where do you want to start? We have Evan.
You tell me.
We have my dead neighbor across the street.
Oh, God.
We have Maeve.
Okay, let's start with the dead neighbor. Go ahead.
Okay, we get up yesterday, and Brian says, I got up in the middle of the night, and there was all these, 7 police cars, ambulances, everything out across the street. Something bad must have happened there. So I'm looking. There's still a cop car blocking the driveway, and I see a Hertz pull up.
A hearse, not a Hertz, not a rental car. It was
correct.
A hearse. Okay.
Hearse. And I said, "Oh my!" I mean, normally see that,
right?
And takes the stretcher out. Next thing I know, out comes a body bag with a body in it on the stretcher.
Okay, wait. We have to back up for a second. So somebody died. A body bag comes out. It wasn't
Somebody
an ambulance?
Died,
it wasn't an ambulance?
No, it was not an ambulance, which is completely out of the ordinary.
So it was...
Now, there was an ambulance that had come at 4 in the morning and left. Lots of police cars came and went. There was one of them blocking the driveway when I saw. And then the hearse pulls up, and they take out a stretcher, and they go in the house, and they come out with a body bag with a body in it.
All right, so wait.
Stretcher. And take it away in the hearse.
All right, so now I'm thinking, I have a lot of questions.
Right.
But,
that was a crime scene, I'm thinking.
No. Hold
I've
on.
I've never seen a hearse just pull up to a house.
Hold on. I would go the opposite. If it was a crime scene, there would be tape and rope, and cops would be there for hours and hours and hours. They would have to take pictures and investigating. I think what happened was, and hopefully it was a natural thing. Did you know these neighbors?
No,
well,
I don't know them.
All right, so I'm hoping it was like a natural passing, or somebody was sick and they got to say their goodbyes or whatever. But I think what probably happened was the person was pronounced dead in the home. And now, again, I'm guessing because I don't know these situations. I'm thinking they said, look, if we take this person in an ambulance, you're going to have to go to the hospital, do paperwork. I mean, the person is dead. We could take them straight to the funeral home, right? I mean,
I have never heard of that. I don't know. I've never had anyone die.
I don't know.
In my house, thank you.
I don't know. But
I don't know either. Now, I know if somebody dies in your house, no matter what, a coroner has to come over and declare them dead.
Okay. So they probably did?
I'm sure they did. I never saw a hearse just come and take the body in a body bag away. Never.
That's something.
Yeah, it was interesting.
That's a way to start a morning.
That was how we woke up yesterday. So, well, this is better than TV today. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
a
don't
way
know what
to
happened there. Yeah.
That's a way to start a Sunday. And by the way, if anyone knows, if you could email us, go to our website, licountry.com, go to the Jock page, and email and let us know what you know about a hearse actually coming and taking a body away instead of an ambulance or something else. And, curious about that. All right.
Yeah.
That's some way to start the morning, Cande.
Yes. That was part of my weekend.
All right. What's
my
next?
news breaking weekend. Well, let's do Evan next.
Okay.
Okay, so he lives in Hell's Kitchen. Now, there's been a few articles and news stories about a couple of guys that were murdered there.
Okay.
And they're trying to figure out if it's the same person doing the killing, if there's perhaps a serial killer. I had seen the article, called Evan, this was days ago, to tell him, you better be careful, whatever, He's like, don't worry, I know, I said, don't ever leave your drink. If you're in a bar, take it with you.
Yeah, of course.
Because they were roofied or whatever you
Right.
call it. And one of the guys left with 3 strangers. I said, I hope you're not going anywhere with any strangers. No, I'm still mom. And he assures me he never goes out alone, and blah, 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 blah. He's on the street, and Kimberly Richards from ABC comes over to him with a microphone and starts asking him about the neighborhood and how people are worried. And they interview Evan. And they cut it down. It was quick. But he was like, well, you never go out by yourself. I always go out with a group of friends. And anyway, he made the news last night, my sweet Evan.
For terrible purposes, but
terrible purposes, but there he was. And I was at Casey's when he called and told us. And Casey's like, oh, he was always doing, because he's been on TV doing this for years already. So Casey's like, they didn't approach him. He probably saw them. I said, whatever. And then lo and behold, I'm watching the 6 o'clock news to see if maybe he's on. And there's my gorgeous Evan.
6 o'clock news. There he is. And you sent me first of all, you thought it was a video.
I thought he sent me the video, but I see he just sent the picture of whatever.
Right. And he looks you could tell, by the way, he looks great, and you could tell he thinks he looks great on TV. Like, even without seeing himself on TV, you could tell he knows he's on TV, Cande.
Oh, yes. He's a pro at this. Like I said, he's been many places interviewed and on TV prior to this.
Yes. Well, that's, I
mean, we go back to high school and then freshman year in college, and yes.
Your stories, both of them, are interesting, but they're both revolving around really bad circumstances.
Really bad circumstances.
I don't like either of those. Now, should we? I think we need to take a break. All right, and then we need to regroup. We had one neighbor die. We don't know why, but it came out in a body bag right across from Candy's place. And then we had Candy's son being interviewed on ABC News because of a possible serial killer in Hell's Kitchen.
Correct.
All right. Well, while both
I'm not
of those
laughing. It's not funny.
No, both of those are interesting.
Man,
I think
told
we need
you.
we need to cleanse ourselves.
Good morning. Got a lot to tell you.
All right, we're gonna come back with some. I'll tell you, I got a story, and I want to hear about Maeve. You sent me pictures of your granddaughter.
Yes.
So I want to hear about your visit. But I also have to tell you about something that happened to me, which
Someone who visited you.
Someone visited me from the past. And we will discuss lots to get to. We'll do that at 7:47. We have cold weather. Finally, it looks like fall is here. We're in the 30s now. We look like we're gonna get to about 47 for the high and sunshine today. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.